Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to Cozy English Podcast. I'm Emma, and
And I'm Michael. Oh man, it's so good to have you here with us today.
you know what? Before we dive in, let me remind you what we're all about here. Relax, listen, and learn. That's our motto, and it's exactly what we're going to do together today.
I love that. And you know what I was just thinking? We make plans literally every single day, right? Like, I'm going to grab lunch at noon, or let's meet up this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what's funny? Michael was supposed to meet his friend yesterday for coffee, but he totally forgot to confirm the time. They both showed up at different coffee shops.
Oh no, that's exactly why today's episode is perfect. We're talking all about making plans in English, and trust me, it's going to save you from those awkward mix-ups.
Right. And hey, if you're just starting out with English, don't worry at all. We're going to take this step by step. Even just listening is amazing practice.
Absolutely. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy. Remember our tagline? Relax, listen, and learn. That's exactly what we're going to do together.
I love that. All right, so today we're covering everything from simple weekend plans to organizing bigger events. You ready for this, Michael?
I'm so ready. Let's dive in and help our listeners become confident plan makers in English. Here we go.
Okay, so before we jump into conversations, let's talk about the words you're going to need. Michael, what's the first thing people usually ask when they want to make plans?
Oh, that's easy. Are you free? Right? Like, hey, are you free this Saturday? It's so simple but super important.
Yes, and you know what I love? You can also say, "Are you available?" if you want to sound a bit more formal. But honestly, "Are you free?" works perfectly for friends and family.
Totally. And then we've got would you like to? This one's great because it's polite but not too formal. Like, would you like to grab dinner tomorrow?
I love that one. And here's another favorite of mine. How about, "It's so natural"? How about we meet at 7? How about that new restaurant downtown?
Oh, and that's probably the most casual way to suggest something. Let's go to the movies. Let's have a picnic. It sounds so friendly and relaxed.
You're doing great just by listening to these, by the way. Now, what about when you need to be specific about time? We use words like around. Let's meet around 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and around is perfect because it's not super strict. Like if someone says around 3, they probably mean between 2:45 and 3:15. It's flexible.
Exactly. And we also say things like this weekend, like next week, tomorrow evening. These time expressions are going to be your best friends.
Oh, and here's something really practical. When you need to change plans, you can say something came up. It means something unexpected happened.
That's so useful. And if you want to reschedule, just say, "Can we meet another time instead?" Or "How about next week?" People are usually super understanding.
You know what? I think we should also mention confirm. Like, let me confirm the time with you tomorrow. It just means to double check everything's still okay.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to it. That's such a nice way to end your planning conversation. It shows you're excited about your plans.
I love how positive that sounds. All right, I think our listeners are ready to hear these words in action. What do you think?
Definitely. Let's listen to some real conversations now. Okay, so I'm going to play Lisa, and Michael's going to be Jake. They're friends who haven't hung out in a while, and Lisa wants to make some weekend plans. Listen to how naturally they use all those phrases we just talked about.
And hey, don't worry if you don't catch everything the first time. You're doing amazing just by listening.
Here we go. "Hey, Jake, how's it going?"
Oh, hey, Lisa, I'm good. Thanks. Just, same old work stuff. How about you?
"I'm all right. Actually, I was thinking, it's been way too long since we hung out. Are you free this Saturday?"
Let me think. Saturday? Yeah, I think I'm free in the afternoon. What did you have in mind?
"Well, the weather's supposed to be really nice, so how about we go for a hike? You know that trail we talked about last month?"
Oh man, that sounds perfect. I've been stuck inside all week. What time were you thinking?
How about around 10 in the morning? That way we can grab brunch afterwards if we're hungry.
That sounds great. Should I bring anything? Water bottles or snacks or...
Yeah, definitely bring water. I'll pack some sandwiches and fruit. Oh, and wear comfortable shoes, obviously.
Obviously, wait, what if it rains? I mean, the weather forecast isn't always accurate.
Good point. If it's raining, we could go to that indoor climbing place instead. Or maybe just grab coffee and catch up properly.
Perfect. I love having a backup plan. So, let's confirm Friday night. I'll text you.
Sounds good. I'm really looking forward to this, Jake. It's gonna be so nice to spend some time outdoors.
Me too. Thanks for organizing this, Lisa. I needed something fun to look forward to.
Of course. All right, I'll talk to you Friday then.
Great. See you Saturday. Uh,
Aw, that was such a sweet conversation. Did you hear how they were so considerate of each other?
right? I love how Lisa asked about backup plans in case it rained. That's smart thinking. And Jake was so appreciative. It just shows how nice it is when friends make an effort to spend time together.
Exactly. And notice how they used all our vocabulary naturally? Are you free? How about, let's confirm it all flowed so smoothly.
And you know what I love? They were flexible. When Jake mentioned the weather, Lisa immediately suggested alternatives. That's what real friends do.
That's such a good point. Being flexible makes planning so much easier. Okay, let's share some tips before we move to our next role play.
All right, so let's talk about some practical tips to help you feel more confident when making plans in English.
Oh, I've got a good one. Start simple. You don't need to plan some elaborate event. Just say, want to grab coffee or let's have lunch. Keep it easy and casual.
That's perfect advice. And here's something I learned the hard way. Always double check the time and place. I can't tell you how many times I've shown up at the wrong location.
Oh, no, yeah, confirming details is so important. Like, so we're meeting at the Starbucks on Main Street at 3, right?
Exactly. And you know what? Don't be afraid to ask questions. If someone says, let's meet downtown, it's totally okay to ask which part of downtown or any specific place in mind.
Yes, asking questions shows you care about making good plans. And here's a confidence booster. Most people really appreciate when you take the initiative to organize something.
Oh, that's so true. Like, even if your English isn't perfect, people are usually happy that you made the effort to reach out and suggest hanging out.
And here's a tip for our nervous learners. Practice with low pressure situations first. Maybe plan something with just one person instead of a big group.
Great idea. And you know what? It's totally fine to keep plans simple. Let's meet for coffee at 2 is just as good as some complicated itinerary.
And don't forget, if you need to cancel or change plans, just be honest and suggest an alternative. People understand that life happens.
Right, like, I'm sorry, something came up. Can we meet next week instead? It's straightforward and polite.
And here's my favorite tip: use technology. You can text to confirm details, share locations, even create group chats for bigger events.
Oh, that's so practical. All right, I think our listeners are ready for a more challenging scenario. What do you think?
Definitely. Let's hear how to plan something a bit more complex now. Okay, this time we're going to listen to Sarah and David planning a group dinner for their friend's birthday. This is more complex because they need to coordinate with multiple people.
Right. And don't worry if this feels challenging. We're here to support you every step of the way. Even just listening to this conversation is great practice.
Let's see how they handle organizing something bigger. David, thank God you picked up. I need help planning Alex's birthday dinner.
Oh, right. His birthday's next Friday, isn't it? What were you thinking?
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking maybe that Italian place on Fifth Street? You know, the one with the really good pasta?
Ooh, Bella Vista? Yeah, I love that place. But, can they handle a big group? How many people are we talking about?
Well, I've got a list here. Let's see. There's us plus Tom, Jessica, Mike, Anna. Oh, and Alex's sister said she might come too. So maybe 8 people total?
That should be fine, but we definitely need to make a reservation. Should I call them or do you want to do it?
Could you call? I'm terrible on the phone in English sometimes. I get nervous and forget what to say.
Of course. No problem at all. What time should I book it for? 7? 8?
7 might be too early for people coming from work. How about 7:30? That gives everyone time to get there.
Perfect. 7:30 it is. And should I mention it's a birthday? They might do something special, you know?
Oh, that's a great idea. Maybe they'll bring out a dessert with candles or something. Alex would love that.
Definitely. Okay, so I'll call and book for 8 people at 7:30 and I'll tell them it's a birthday celebration.
Amazing. Now, how do we coordinate with everyone else? Should we create a group chat?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll create one and add everyone. We can share the restaurant details and ask people to confirm by when? Wednesday?
Wednesday sounds good. That gives the restaurant time to adjust if some people can't make it. Oh, and what about gifts? Should we organize something together?
You know what? Alex mentioned he's been wanting a new watch, but that might be expensive for everyone. How about we each bring something small?
Actually, what if we pool our money together? Like everyone contributes $20 and we get him something really nice.
That's brilliant. A really good watch instead of 8 random gifts. I think people would prefer that.
Great. I'll mention that in the group chat too. So, to recap, you're booking the restaurant, I'm creating the group chat, and we're organizing a group gift.
Perfect. And I'll confirm the reservation on Wednesday once we know the final head count.
You're the best, David! Alex is gonna be so surprised. This is gonna be such a fun evening.
I know, right? Italian food, good friends, and celebrating Alex. It's gonna be perfect.
All right, I'll create that group chat right now. Thanks for helping me organize this.
Anytime. That's what friends are for.
Wow, okay, that was a lot more detailed. But Sarah and David handled it like pros, didn't they?
They really did. I love how they divided up the tasks. Sarah created the group chat. David called the restaurant. Teamwork makes everything easier.
And did you notice how Sarah admitted she gets nervous making phone calls in English? That's so relatable. It's totally okay to ask for help with things that make you uncomfortable.
Absolutely. And David was so supportive about it. That's what good friends do. They help each other out without making it a big deal.
I also love how they thought about practical stuff, like giving people enough time to get there from work and having a backup plan for the number of guests.
Right. And the group gift idea was so smart. Instead of everyone buying random stuff, they pooled their money for something Alex would really want.
That's such good planning. Okay, let's quickly review all our vocabulary before we wrap up.
All right, let's do a quick review of all the useful phrases we've learned today. Emma, what are the main ways to suggest plans?
Oh, great question. We've got would you like to, how about, and let's. Those three will cover most situations.
Perfect. And for asking about availability,
Are you free and are you available? Both work great, just pick whichever feels more natural to you.
love it. And what about time expressions?
We use around for approximate times, plus things like this weekend, next week, tomorrow evening. Super practical stuff.
And when plans need to change?
Something came up. Can we reschedule? And how about another time instead? People are usually really understanding about changes.
You know what? Let's practice one more time. Emma, are you free for lunch tomorrow?
Let me check my schedule. Yeah, I'm free around noon. How about that new sandwich place?
That sounds perfect. Let's meet there at 12:30.
Great, I'm looking forward to it. I'll text you if anything changes.
Perfect. See how natural that sounded? You can absolutely do this too.
And remember, you're doing amazing just by listening and learning these patterns. Every conversation gets easier with practice. You know what? I'm so proud of everyone who listened to this whole episode. You've learned so much about making plans in English today.
Seriously. And here's the thing, making plans is just like having a friendly conversation. You're being considerate, you're thinking about what would be fun, and you're coordinating with people you care about.
Exactly. And the English part? That's just the tool you're using to connect with people. Don't worry about being perfect. Worry about being genuine and kind.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you know what I want you to remember? Every native English speaker has had those awkward planning moments too, like me showing up at the wrong coffee shop.
Right. Mistakes happen to everyone. The important thing is that you're putting yourself out there and practicing.
And here's your challenge for this week. Make one plan in English. It can be super simple. Text a friend, want to grab coffee, or plan your weekend out loud to yourself.
Yes, and if you're feeling nervous, remember what our tagline says. Relax, listen, and learn. Take it easy on yourself and enjoy the process.
You're building such an important skill here. Making plans isn't just about English. It's about creating connections and experiences with people.
That's so true. And speaking of connections, if you loved today's episode, we'd be so grateful if you could share it with a friend who's also learning English.
Yes. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Cozy English Podcast so you never miss out when we drop new episodes. We love creating content that makes English learning feel natural and enjoyable.
Oh, and leave us a review if you can. It helps other English learners find us. And honestly, it just makes our day when we read your kind words.
So true. Your support means everything to us. And you know what? We've got so many exciting topics coming up that'll help you navigate real life situations with confidence.
Absolutely. We're always working on practical episodes that focus on the conversations you actually have in daily life, from professional settings to casual hangouts. We've got you covered.
And remember, you can listen to any of our episodes as many times as you want. Each time you listen, you'll notice something new and your understanding will improve.
You're not just learning English, you're building confidence, creating opportunities, and opening doors to new friendships and experiences. That's incredible.
Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, we're here cheering you on every step of the way.
Until next time, this is Emma.
And Michael, reminding you to relax, listen, and learn.
Thanks for listening to Cozy English Podcast. See you in our next episode.